Good enough. Almost cut myself for the intro. Pow. Poo. Huh. Hey. Carolina Reaper. Carolina Reaper. I don't know if you guys seen this cheese, but let me tell you what. I love hot stuff. And it is hot. Hot. I got Angus ground round, $7 a pound. Angus beef. You can't beat it from a local store here called Woodman's. Anyway, how are you guys' day going? I hope it's going good. Try to save a little time here, make this video just reasonable length. I suppose I should probably stop telling you guys all that because you don't even need to know. Low and slow, people. I've tried cooking burgers high. I've tried cooking them high. Never gonna work. Not properly. Low and slow. Let me grab a spatula. How did I lose a spatula? I didn't. Maybe just a tad bit of salt in the pan. Look at this beef here. Look at that. A little bit of, we're going to pepper it. I love pepper. You don't have to do pepper, but I love it. And I'm supposed to have a rag over here. I told you. I told you I was going to start practicing. Practicing with knives. Keep you guys interested in the channel. I don't mind a little bit of salt, but you might have salt for your burgers, you know. I'm at a 6 here. I'll get that sizzling for you guys and probably let you get some sizzle going, you know. You got to freeze these burgers unless you're going to eat them right away. Otherwise, you get that blood down in the bottom where it kind of curdly-urdlies. You know what I mean. At least I won't have to waste too much. I'll put 2 in this one. And then 1 in the other there that I got. 2 in that one, 1 in this one, which I'm reusing. Trying to do the best I can. I know the planet. You know, we all try to do the best we can, and then there's people that just don't, so. But I try. I try my best to not waste too much plastic. Kind of look at, see, I got them all packaged up like that so they don't stick together. Get them in the freezer there. All right, let me get you some sounds of cooking. I don't think it's ready to flip to you. Let's see. I got her on a little too high already. Take her down to a 4. All right. Get a little pepper, extra little pepper on there. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a really good day. I really like pepper. She's a little too hot, you can hear. 6 was a little too much. I'll take that temperature down a little. I got my onions chopped up. I got an intro for you guys for the video. I'm going to do an intro on every video. I don't know. I got to start with new intros, figuring things out. But that's for me. This is for you guys to enjoy cooking. The Carolina Reaper is fast becoming my favorite Carolina Reaper. I have it for a lot of stuff. I just am starting to become just addicted to the heat, you know? And this has some serious pop, guys. Serious pop. Because I love heat. If you watch my chili video, look at the oils of the pepper. Look at this. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me get my phone out and put some light on it for you. It's just unreal. Look at it. That's all the oils of the pepper. I mean, this baby really unreal. Fantastic. Fantastic. And I wouldn't BS you guys. I wouldn't BS you. We'll crank this down even more here. Let's see. Whew. Oh, yeah. She's cooking. I should have a rag, folks. It's almost time for just about time for the cheese to go on there, huh? Let's take a look. Maybe not yet. It depends how you like your burger. I like it medium, just pink. Man, I wish I had light. I got to get better at my lighting. I'll get there. I'll install a nice light in here. Learning. YouTube's about failure. That's what I've learned. It's about failure. It's not about success. You know what? I think I'm going to fry some onions too, right next to it. Look at it. I think I'm going to put the onions right in the grease there. I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, I think. And when you're the cook and you're the chef, you can do whatever you want. Right? I'm going to throw my cheese on there, I think. I'm going to get prepared for my putting my burger together. All in all, then each burger is about $1.50, and it's real Angus though. Real Angus, you know. $7 ain't bad for 4 burgers if you're going to get real Angus beef, and it's right. I know it's coming from a good place. I got it at Woodman's. I got my burger. I got some fried onions. Those are for later. For my chili I made yesterday. You guys will have to check out that video if you haven't seen it. And YouTube's about failure. That's what it's about for the average person. Unless, you know, you got that super talent. YouTube is about failure. Learning how to accept failure. That's what I've learned this week. Well, this last 6 months. The toughest thing you're going to go through is failure. Got my soda. Let's take a look. Look at it. Not too hot, just the cheese is already melting. You know, being a cook is about playing it by ear, you know? I'm going to crank these up. And I'm going to fry my onions a little bit, I think. I'm going to keep my I'm going to keep my burger just off the heat, like you can see. And I'm going to fry my onions up right here in the grease. The heat's going to penetrate through the rest of the pan. It's going to still get my burger, but I'm going to get nice fried onions out of it. I always order fried onions at the restaurant. Fried onion's always been my favorite. I don't mind a regular onion, but if they say, would you like your onions fried? I say, yes, I would. Yep, I'll take them fried. So we're going to fry them up. They don't have to be all the way translucent. They're getting there. Just a little bit extra cooking there. And yeah, life's about learning how to accept failure. I got them right in there, see? Still cooking a little bit. Finishing up the cook. Yep. If you're really good at everything in life and you don't get a little bit of failure, when you do, it's real tough. I think when I was younger, I was pretty good at almost everything when I was really young. But now at my age, learning how to accept failure has been the ticket. I wanted to give up right away. And here I am, I'm still going, making, learning to edit. Look at this. Look at this. Do I have the top or bottom? Oh, I did good. Look at this. Look at the onions we're gonna put on there. Adapt. Adapt. I like mustard, but not always on my certain situations. You know? Get you a little bit closer. And so you're looking at how much money for this? I'm done with restaurants. I can afford them. I'm done. You're looking at what? The cheese was a couple bucks. So each slice is probably, I'll go high estimate, 75 cents, not even. $1.50 per burger, so $2.25. And just a little bit of it's a perfect medium. Perfect. And that cheese is spicy. And the onions are fantastic. Nothing like a grilled onion. Oh, that cheese is so spicy, you guys. I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Literally. I got to turn the heat down in here. Usually they make it real weak, you know. They call it Carolina Reaper, but I'm sweating, folks. If it can get me to sweat, if it can get me to sweat, it did its job. Man. Fantastic. There's something about spice that at first, you know, it's like if you don't like it, it's like coffee. It grows on you. Perfect medium. She's never been good at catching food. She's patiently waiting. I love her so much that it's hard for me to eat meals, you know? The way I touched it with my hand. Whenever I eat, she's my baby. I mean that. We do everything together. We're inseparable. And I feel like she deserves to have a life like me for how good she's been to me. She's been so good to me. She watches all over me all day. She sleeps at the foot of the bed just perfectly. Where I can stretch out. She sleeps perfectly in the line. She has her perfect position. If I get too uncomfortable or something, she gets up. She knows right away. She'll walk around, let me pull the blankets off and come back up and then scooch in. If you don't have an animal and you're considering getting one, German Shepherds are a great choice. But I had to put all wood floors in and I have to vacuum. They shed 4 months out of the year, 2 times, 2 months at a crack, and it's the worst shedding you've ever seen. I got shop vacs. I got 2 shop vacs at the house that I just shop vac all my floors. I got all wood floors. They're really tough that way, but when it comes to training them, potty training, all types of training, you only have to tell them something once, and they're the best dogs I've ever had. By far. If you got a lot of time, because you need to spend time with them. But if you're home a lot of the time, they're simply, there's no way I could say they're not the best dogs in the world. They are. Raksha, say goodbye to the guests. Okay.